Okay, so I found something else that is actually really similar to the Wayfair play. I'm looking at block SQ, formerly known as Square. I love Square in terms of using the product. So, I mean, I am a little bit biased in a bullish way for the stock. Probably also because I made money on it. I did a really good play, like kind of unintentionally. It worked really well, way better than I thought it would. I scaled into a position back in May of 2019. I saw this like upside down cup and handle and got in right at the handle base, and felt like it had some room to grow. Like it kind of failed here, as you can see. I'm looking at the weekly again. I think if I didn't have so much conviction in the stock, like being able to experience the product that they make and seeing it everywhere, I think I had more conviction to just hold. And when it did kind of recover here, I scaled in a bigger position. It had a nice run, and it showed strength at this like previous resistance, which was 83.20 basically. And then the pandemic hit and COVID happened. Like we all know what this chart on every stock literally looks like. And this V. So I held it because I also owned Zoom and rode like previous to the pandemic and rode it up. But I like totally underestimated that move, and I could have made a lot more, like, I don't know, like 3 times more basically. So I think with Square, at the time Square, I had the patience that I didn't have with Zoom. And so I held it like right until August 2021. And I didn't have a big position, but I basically split it in half and basically just thought the rest was house money anyway and just let it run. And so I'm still holding, and I'm literally back basically to where my average is of the position. So now I'm thinking I'm seeing strength in comparative stocks. So this doesn't have the same kind of swing down as it had previously. And like Wayfair, it has this RSI divergence showing strength in the RSI to increase higher lows. And the price has deviated from that. And you can see that it has formed a little bit of a base on the 10 EMA. So I think I might scale into something here too, and similar to the Wayfair stock, I would probably look to see what it does around VWAP, right? Like realistically, I'm going to look at basically around this $95 mark to see what it does there, because you can see that it's been rejected at this point in the past. You can see it was rejected here to the downside. It broke above, and then when it came back down in March 2022, it did react to that level. And you can see when it breaks down through that level here, it's fierce, right? Like there's a lot of momentum to the downside there. So I would definitely watch that area to see what happens. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, I'll report back.